Well, good morning. Good morning to you guys. I am so happy to be here today. Happy hump day. Happy hump day to your baby. Yes, it is Wednesday. It is January the 2nd, 2019, baby. Okay, so now I got to be back in work mode, y'all. Look here, first of all, I want to say, if this is your first time joining me, clicking on my video, thank you. Thank you for taking the time out to click on my video and watch me, okay? Hit the subscribe button. It don't cost a thing. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell to be notified when your girl uploads another video and when I go live. Comment. Let me tell you, I love communication. Comment, okay? Because I like to interact with you guys. It helps me to get to know you. Interact with me. Okay, so comment. I ain't gonna bite you. I ain't gonna bite. Look, okay? Hit that subscribe button. Comment, share, and like. That's it. That's all you gotta do. I'm happy today, y'all, because I'm here. We are alive. And we could be somewhere else right now. Laying in the mortuary. Under the dirt. But we're not. We're walking amongst the land of the living. Every day, and I say this before, and I'm going to keep saying it. Because this may be your first time watching me. So you may need to hear this. Every day that you're blessed to be alive, that's another day, another chance to make a difference within yourself. To do something different. To make better decisions. To apologize, to forgive your own self. Every day, we should grow more. Every day, you got another chance. Another chance. If you did something wrong yesterday, you made a mistake yesterday, today is a new day. You could pop your collar, think about what you said or did, and make a new change today. We got another chance, y'all. And I'm happy to be here. I am. Look, I got my coffee. Look, can't turn my head. I gotta get me a camera. You know what? I'm gonna try and turn my head and see what happens. Okay. Look. Okay. Got my coffee. Got my boiled eggs. Look. Got my boiled eggs. Got my 2 boiled eggs. And today, I put me some peanut butter in this that I'm going to put on. No, this can't. Okay. No, this camera didn't. Look. I'm going to put on my rice cakes. And then I got me some apples and cucumbers. And I'm going to stick my apples in my peanut butter too. Because peanut butter is protein. So, you know. Oh, you guys. I want to talk to you guys about something. So, I have my family, we're pretty much close-knit. Excuse me. We're pretty much close-knit. Pretty much. Look, you know, there's always something going on in family. But me and my aunt, one of my closest aunts, we hadn't talked for about 2 months. And it was a total misunderstanding. Really, it was. Let me talk to you guys about communication. The importance of communication. Now, texting. I don't like text messaging. emails and all that, because it can be misconstrued. Because people can't hear your tone. They can't see you. And things can be taken out of context with a text and all that. And me and my aunt hadn't talked for 2 months because I was mad about something she said in the text. She was mad about something I said in the text. And neither one of us was on track with each other on what we were talking about. And over the holiday, she was like, you know what? She called me. And I was like, when I seen her name, I was like, I was like, hello? Look, hello? But I answered it quickly because I want to talk to her. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hello? Oh my God, it was just, anyway. Texting is a good source of communication, but it's not a good line of communication. Mm-mm. 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 We both was on some weird shit behind a text message. We have lost 2 months of our lives together. Anything could happen to either one of us in that 2 months behind something stupid. Behind something stupid. See, when I was growing up, we didn't have text messaging. You had to either face the person in person or you would be on the phone talking to them. This new generation, this texting, this computer stuff, you know, it is what it is. We're in the age of computers, but it's not good. It's not. Because a lot of times people hide behind text messaging too. Because they're not strong enough. They're not brave enough to talk to a person. I know a particular person that get mad at you, get on Facebook and do a subliminal message. A subliminal message. Be on Facebook talking mess about a person, and you know who they're talking about, but it's a subliminal message. Or you could be in their face saying, look, let's talk about this. They don't want to talk. But as soon as you leave their house, on your way home, you see a text message from her. Talking mess. But you couldn't be woman enough or man enough, brave enough to talk to me about it. I don't like texting. Now, if we're just going to text for something simple like, hey, I'll meet you over here, or what you doing tomorrow, or I want to confirm my appointment, or did you hear about that? You know, something like that. But when you get ready to get into something deep, a discussion, I don't like texting. Because when a person is in their feelings and they read something, they're going to interpret it the way that they're feeling. And then they're going to misconstrue what you said because they're feeling a certain type of way. They're in their feelings and they read your text message and took it in based on how they're feeling. So they get mad at you for something that they're feeling that you didn't even mean it in that way. You didn't mean it in that way. Texting and emailing and all that is a good source of communication. Oh yeah, it's a very good source. But it's not a good line of communication. It's not a good line. People use text messaging as a cop-out. They hide behind text messaging because they're not brave enough, confident enough. When you're confident, if you're upset about something, those are your feelings. You have the right to feel the way you want to feel. But if you have valid reason to feel that way, and you feel strongly about the way you feel, it shouldn't matter to you. You should be able to talk to that person and tell them how you feel. But when you don't have no valid reason and you're not brave and not confident, get to texting. And then you get that, like they say when people be drinking, that power, that liquor courage. You notice when a person be drinking and then everything they feeling comes out. Believe what they say when they're drinking, because that's how they really feel. I know, because I've done that before. I'm not a drinker, but there was a time about 6 months ago that I had a bad situation that happened in my life. And I did. I went and got me a bottle. And when I got the bottle, I wasn't planning on, having a discussion. It just happened. And then it came out. Look, I called everybody, my mama, my daddy, sisters, everybody, and told them how I felt. Look, everybody. And didn't even realize, it just came, everything I've been feeling came out. I even told my mama how I felt when I was 5 years old when she let that little girl blow out my candle. I was 5. I would never forget. She brought a cake to my daycare. And the little girl, I ain't gonna never forget, she blew out my damn candle. It was a number 5, and she blew it out. And my mama didn't say that. I was mad. I told her about that. That's that liquor courage. Well, that's what text messaging is. It's a weak way of telling somebody how you feel, instead of being a woman or a man. If you're a guy, be man enough to talk to somebody. See, back in the day, we was on the phone or in person. Nowadays, it's texting. That is not a good way to communicate. Communication, if you don't have that, it can destroy. It can and it will destroy a relationship, whether it be at work. That's your livelihood. That's how you surviving. You got to make sure that your work relationships be on point. You got to bite your tongue. You got to watch your facial expressions, your gestures. When you work with people, you got to bite your tongue. In a relationship with your spouse, communication can ruin that. Family, friends, those are all relationships. Don't think because you work with somebody that's not a relationship. It's called a professional relationship. You gotta have that on point too. If you got a problem with somebody at work and it's affecting you to where you can't do your job, you can't just say what you want to say and do what you want to do. And if you keep it inside, it's going to build up. And it's going to come out the wrong way. Next thing you know, not only if you would have just talked to the person and dealt with your communication issue, talked to the person, told them had a little meeting, little talk. Now, if you would have just did that, you wouldn't be in this big situation. Now you done got suspended from work. You're going to lose some pay. Now you stressing on if you're going to lose a job. Communication. If you need to vent, if you need to talk to somebody, and it's something deep, that text messaging, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. See, when you're brave and confident in yourself, you go to that person or you call them up and say, look, especially if you value that friendship or that relationship, especially if you value it. Be careful when you text messaging. And I'm saying this because I lost 2 months that me and my aunt could have been together. She just had surgery. She just had surgery. Anything could have happened to her. Do you know how much guilt that I would have? I just don't even want to think about it. If something would have happened to her and she would have died and I never would have had a chance to talk to her. Don't let a text message come between you and your loved ones, because they get misconstrued. A text message, they get misconstrued. Because you're basing what you're reading on your feelings, and that's how you're interpreting it. I'm telling you. I just wanted to bring that to you because I seen that for myself. I really lived that. I miss the old days where you had to write, you had to go talk to the person and call them up on the phone. I think we were braver back then. All this new age stuff with these computers is making us weak as people. And I don't mean weak, but you know what I mean by weak. Because don't nobody talk to each other no more. Birthday cards. I'm surprised they even still sell them. Because when your birthday come, all you get is a text message or a Facebook thing. Nothing is personable anymore. Nothing. To this day, I still send out Christmas cards. I still get birthday cards. There's still some of us around here that do that. But majority of us, of the people, text message. Happy birthday. Text message. Merry Christmas. Text message. Happy New Year. Text message. Happy 4th of July. Happy Easter. Happy anniversary. And it's like, really? That's what happened to us. And so me and my aunt, we talked, and I was like, really? Is that what you thought? And then she said to me, she's like, really? That's not what I meant by that. I was like, and after we started talking, she was telling the truth. She was. And I was too. And we both started laughing. And that's when we made a pact to each other. We gonna still text, little stuff. But when it's something serious, we gonna call each other. We gonna call each other. And not only will I'm gonna do that with her, I'm gonna do that with my mama, everybody. That's what I wanted to say. Text messaging is a good source of communication, but it's not a good line. Don't hide behind no text message. Call that person. Got a problem with somebody at work? Set up a meeting. Because that's your livelihood. And you be with them people majority of your life. You're with them 9 hours a day. I say 9 because you got to include your lunch break. I have to be at work at 8. I got off at 4:30. That's 8. That's 9 hours. Or 8.5. 5 days a week. I'm only at home 2 days a week, basically. Saturday and Sunday. Really, 1 day. Because Sunday I'm preparing and getting my mind together for Monday. I'm getting in work mode on Sunday. So the majority of my life is spent at work. You have to have a good working relationship with people you work with. That's your livelihood. That's how you eating. That's how you living. Communication is key. We have to work on better communication, you guys. And I'm not going to beat this in the ground no more right now. Because I've been talking about this, 20 minutes. I'm not going to beat this I'm not going to beat it into you. You got my message. You got my message. Eat my little eggs. You guys, I wanted to bring that message to you today. It was on my mind because I just went through that situation and I regret it. I do. I regret it. But today's a new day. We have moved on. We have patched things up. What happened is in our past. There's no need to bring it up again. Go move forward. Because it was nothing. I can't get those 2 months back. I can't go back in time and redo things. I wish we could. Ooh, it's a lot of things I wish I could go back in time to redo, but we can't. We have to move forward. And you can't move forward if you're still looking behind. You ain't going. If you looking behind while you're walking, you're gonna end up walking into a tree, a pole, a fence. You can't walk ahead and move forward if you're looking behind. We got to move forward, y'all. Because there ain't nothing we can do about yesterday. Yesterday is history. It's gone. Can never get back yesterday. All we can do is move forward and make today a better day. With that said, keep your joy to yourself. Don't give it away. Don't let nobody steal your joy. Don't hand your joy over on a silver platter. It belongs to you. It was given to you. Now, chest out, head up, nose level, nose right here. Chest out, keep your head up like Tupac said. Keep your head up. And don't let nobody steal your joy today. Until next time. Peace out.